folks, Freddy Fazbear here with an important announcement. To
celebrate our grand
reopening.
You think of the real Freddy Fazbear? I'm the real Freddy Fazbear because I get to find out your Freddy's cut. Y'all know I knew how to sauce it, huh?
Wait, somebody sound right. Hold on, try it again.
We're back on some Five Nights at Freddy's VHS. We got the Five Nights at Freddy's shirt, the Five Nights at Freddy's mask, and the Five Nights at Freddy's cup, y'all. Now, let's get straight into the mix and see what's going on. Let's do it just like that. In a 1, a 2, a skillily do. I miss it.
Hey folks, Freddy Fazbear here with an important announcement. To celebrate our grand reopening, we'll be making an appearance at the annual Colorado Springs Fall Fest.
Yo, this is actually tough.
Music provided by your favorite band.
Free pizza and drinks.
And some exclusive games and prizes.
Hey, and last but not least,
that Freddy is real. There's no he's not real.
Friend. So we hope to see you folks there.
What was he doing?
The Colorado Springs Fall Fest will be held at 832 Washington Drive from Friday, October 27th through Wednesday, November 1st.
Oh, heck no. Bro, why would you give me a heart attack like that? I don't know why I expected more than that. This is not scary at all. Alright, next. That one was booty butt. I ain't gonna lie. Bruh, cut that typing stuff out, dog. No. That's not gonna hit.
Alright, here we are at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza Place. This is my first night on the job.
VHS already almost over, yeah.
11:54 p.m. and I was instructed by a former employee that the power shuts off at 12. They also stated that the office was the safest place to be, so I'll be heading over there in just a few minutes.
We got the OG animatronics. No matter who you race, you're always going to have a head start.
Gotta be honest though.
That's not even a good one, bro. That's ChatGPT, bro.
What? Stupid camera is glitching.
They got Golden Freddy list.
Alright, there we go. That's better. Right, it's about to hit 12, and there goes the power.
I thought somebody was gonna be about behind me, bro. I got scared for a second.
Why do they need such high security for a kids' restaurant? Seems like a joke to me.
He's so quiet. Right back for stuff, so.
So there is a camera system, but I'm trying to save as much power as possible. I don't want to work in the dark.
Well, is my microphone like mad loud, bro? I couldn't say something.
Oh gosh. This is not real. This is not real.
Bro, close your mouth, bro. Oh my goodness. Close your mouth. Always doing the most, dog. That's why I don't like
I
chicken.
can't believe it. How is this happening? Okay. Just gotta stay calm. I'll get through this. You'll be okay.
What are you doing, bro? I hope you, bro. Sticking your whole head out the corner for what? You got cameras. So far, so good. You gonna do it again? ID in the game page is for the download. Okay, but you want me to hide the link?
Shouldn't hurt to check the cameras. Just for a moment.
Yeah, that's actually kind of dope. I like that part right here.
Okay, nobody's behind the door this time. Thank goodness for that.
I heard somebody walking, y'all.
Why are the cameras glitching?
He got going a Freddy foot on him, bro.
Tell me the power shut off already. What the? This is real.
What's going on Freddy Fred doing on your desk, boy? What's up was doing? The freak? Bro, it's too early in the stream for all that. Oh my goodness. Why does Golden Freddy Fred hate this man, dog? He's gonna be staring at me the entire time? Purple Freddy Fred. Okay, hey look, okay, look, it's a Freddy Fazbear, so nice stream, cause the Freddy Fazbear shirt on. Okay, look, you see me, no you don't, Freddy Fazbear Mascot on my face, okay, look, Freddy Fazbear cup, Freddy Fazbear mug, leveling up, okay, so hit that Freddy Fazbear sub.
Well, look who came crawling back. Did you miss us that much?
Yes, I love you, Freddy, man.
If you did, we're happy to welcome you back into our
He sounds like
little
Mario.
family. Now, you might have a few questions running through that little head of yours right now concerning everything here. What's with the name change? Why's everything so red now? Who's that handsome fellow lecturing us right now? Well, as flattered as I am with your words, we've got a presentation to get through. However, you're lucky enough to have me as your presenter. Now, when you were walking in here, they should have given you a handy little pamphlet to follow during all
with
this.
the old.
So I suggest you get that
It is
out
kinda sound like
right
Mario.
now,
Yeah.
so you don't get lost too quick. Anywho, let's get into things. As some of you may know, Fazbear Entertainment has been going through a whole bunch of updates and renovations behind the scenes for the past year.
He sound like Luigi. Luigi, it's Mario. Luigi. Luigi, get the plumber. Luigi, get the plunger. Luigi.
With them now reaching our establishments. As the company itself is rebranded, so have we. With a new coat of paint, some walls knocked down, and fresh
Mario
new
smell like
faces
2 packs a
to
day.
dazzle the kids.
Bro.
Now, I don't want to sound rude.
That wasn't a
Those
good.
old
Oh,
guys had some real ugly mugs. I can hardly believe
They
I'm
chilling. I
related
like
to
them a
that
lot.
guy. Now,
Well, you hating on him, bro? You sound like a hater, dog. Oh, you a nerd.
And it's gonna be a whole lot of whining from people. So, if you can
Jealous
turn to
geek.
section 3 in your pamphlet, you'll find several of our authorized responses to where they may have gone. So if you've never asked about them, always refer to it. And never, under any circumstances, stray from it.
Why you sound so serious?
Now, since you're probably still wondering,
Yo, who was in the studio?
I might as well introduce myself to you. The
This is
name's
good,
Freddy,
Freddy Fazbear.
not to be confused
Freddy
with
Fred.
the other guy. Totally different person. I run the glamorous and oh so prestigious Fred B. Productions, right here in the restaurant. So,
Silver Glaze
if
is
you're ever
crazy.
looking to see how movies are made, come stop by. Just don't make too much noise. Reshoots are expensive, you know. Along with this handsome devil is the best film crew money could budget. Bonnie, our chumpy little boom operator. Chica, the sound tech and effects.
Oh wait, where's Chica's shirt at? Wait, hold on. What's going on with?
The-
Wait, hold on. What's going on with Chica?
Chica,
Where's her shirt at? At least get the bib on. Whoa, 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 whoa. Is that where they cropped it off? I mean, can I see like why they cropped it off? I'm sorry. That's out of character. I'm sorry.
the sound tech and effects expert. And finally, Foxy the pilot.
I don't even know, dude.
Cowboy, astronaut, ringmaster.
That boy,
etc.,
everything.
etc. It all depends on what we're filming. Don't think on it too much. Alongside me and my crew comes a whole lot of new things in the restaurant. I'll just list off the most interesting. We've got some new arcade games. Some of them even include me. So you lucky ducks can
Me?
even when you're not watching us film. The old drawing areas have been replaced with something kids will really enjoy. An indoor play structure fit for kings.
Hey, that's me, KingBoobah. That's me, Arthur. That's me, Arthur. That's me. I'm gonna be in that play structure, y'all. Hitting that Magus. Okay, you feel what I'm talking about? Boy, you finna be going crazy in that play structure with the Freddy Fazbear mask on, y'all. With the Freddy Fazbear shirt and the Five Nights at Freddy's cup, y'all. Okay? Do y'all feel me? Y'all feel me? Okay.
And since a lot of our menu items weren't selling too hotly anymore, we've reduced it down to pizzas and pizza-adjacent foods. Now, there's one
Kinda
thing
like
I've
this
got to
music is a
mention
vibe.
just to keep things formal and make sure you're in the loop, which is about the costume safe room. Those old hunks of junk are still being renovated so they can be made into maintenance areas for me and my posse. However, as all that's going on, the room will remain locked and be inaccessible to anyone outside of management.
You remember
and
the MC
work crew's
playground?
working on tearing it up.
MC
So,
playground?
if you might have left something in there last
No,
year,
I don't think
the
I did.
joke's on you, as it's most likely been dumped with everything else in there.
What you mean the MC playground? What is it? Okay, I don't gotta see that door, bro. Go switch it up, dog. I don't care. Little lame door, bro. Like, it's the door. Like, no, dude, we chilling, bro. Gabe? Gabe? Or is it Gob? Maybe the E song. We have to go. On set? No, get up. McDonald's? Oh, yeah. I used to be in that Burger King playground, though. Fine. Okay, look. That creeping, they stepping. Look, that moving, they weapons. Okay, look. Okay, that was kind of butt. I ain't gonna lie. Okay, look, you're spinning that back. Up in that town. Up in that creek. Okay, you can frown. No, Q. No, you cannot. In this string, you straight happy. Okay, you telling no. Why not? Because I'm not that guy hanging out with you, brats. Okay. Cats. I don't care. Let me stop. I could be at home. But no, I have to deal with you. Be grateful. They about to kill that kid or something? Okay, they about to kill that kid. Straighten out, bib. Finna lob off his head. Okay, finna kill his little brother. Okay, straight to his mother. Okay, cause his mother dead too. Okay, look. Yo, what's up, figgity faggity streamer? What's in my bonnet chicks are you clapping this time? I ain't gonna tell y'all. Alright. Wait, what? I ain't finna answer that question. Please. No. What a sucker brother, dude. So your son from the, your brother from the door. 2 p.m. 3 a.m. 3 p.m. Or is it 4 a.m.? Dang, boy, get off the TV, you nerd! My gosh! Is he serious? This boy is a couch potato, dog! Where is he? He finna die on that TV, bro. He shall be back. He should be back. Sorry. Dang it! No cousin. Family friendly channel. Bro, why is this so tough though? Okay, look. He finna find his brother. Okay, look. He finna get his brother. Okay, look. If I was ever on the TV that long, I would be put on. Bro, he probably died inside, bro. How do you just sit there for that long? What were you watching? The Walking Dead? Like, even that's not that long, bro. Bro, watching One Piece or something. It's like a 24-hour TV break. Like, hey, boy. You don't gotta jump. No, I'm sorry. Zah, Mugalis. Now, see, if you was watching, hey, how you doing, buddy? You think of the real Freddy Fazbear? I'm the real Freddy Fazbear because I used to find out your Freddy's card. The Five Nights at Freddy's mask. I mean, mug. Five Nights at Freddy's mask, y'all. We letting me go? Letting me go for it? What's up, BSA? What that mean? Smashing the Freddy Fazbear head on his head is crazy, dog. Imagine, like, dying and waking up to a freaking, you're in, like, an animatronic shoot. Why Bonnie Bon on the floor? James Morning, smooth on Twitch. Thank you, Blue Heart. God bless him. Wait, am I going to Freddy for it? No, I'm Chicken Cheek. Wait, who am I? Oh, that boy ugly. So you're just stuck there now for decades? That's sad as freak. That's mad sad. I ain't gonna lie. That's mad sad. What if that's his brother in the Bonnie suit? Yo, look, let me do a theory real quick. Cause look, he's in the orange, the brown suit, the brown shirt, like he's Freddy Fred. He in the blue shirt, like you Bonnie Bon. He died next to his brother. Yeah, that's crazy work. That's crazy work, yo. The under part looks interesting. Their cells were not even released. Yeah, that's sad. What's that A hurting my eyes, bro? What the freak? Boy, close your mouth, boy. Close your mouth, boy. Let me see you close that mouth, boy. Let me see you close that mouth, boy. Yeah, close that mouth, boy. Close that mouth. Yeah. I want seeing that mouth closed, boy. This heck of blood.
As you can see here, Evan, I am testing on a child named Gabriel Smith.
You're mad weird?
Son, you might be asking why I put them into the animatronics. Well, it's because I'm curious about Chica, and the other animatronics move at night for some strange reason. Son, I am doing this
Freddy
for
Fred
you.
out ribs.
I want you to understand that.
There might be some good ribs. I ain't
Time to
gonna lie.
activate the remnant extractor. It's strange that these animatronics move. It's like they're calling me for help or want to kill me. I don't feel that bad. Actually, this feels amazing. Testing out my knowledge on science and my theories on immortality is very cool. I need to collect exactly 50% of the remnant and combine it to make a special stone, like my theory says. And the process is done.
Steal the parts.
Easy and quick.
He ain't gonna be on the like, bro. He ain't not gonna be stealing parts, bro. He's going to jail. Okay, he's going to jail right now. Got the police on him already. On March 20th, 1985, after the disappearances of Fritz, Gabriel, John, Susie, Jeremy, Anthony, and Cassidy, we have decided that we have to conduct an investigation on the pizza parlor on the owners, William, Arthur Mononix, and Henry Emily. So we sent Roger Smith to investigate the pizza parlor. And what we found was so horrendous and Rogers quit and seek help. So this is your warning to switch to channel 5 or 6 for a less graphic version. Is that real? Oh. The first thing he found was a Freddy animatronic covered in blood and a boy's corpse inside of the animatronic. The parts and service room, but he was not the only one, but he will get to that later. The second thing Rogers found was a knife and a gun covered in blood. He also discovered 2 more tapes, but they were empty from the inside. The fourth thing Rogers found were plastic containers with melted remains of victims. But after that, we discovered something bizarre and disturbing. What's up? We found out that there were more kids in the animatronics. Rogers found a little girl in the Chicka animatronic. Is that her mouth? We won't show the other bodies, but it's disturbing. If anyone has any evidence to pointing out who it was, please contact the police. I ain't no snitch. Something about boy. March 25th, 1985.
I know what you did, William. To Charlotte and the other kids on that tape. I know you're trying to revive Evan, but even if it works, you're going to be hated by everyone, and you will have nothing. Even if you can revive Evan, he will hate you for what you did. I will not tell the police.
That is
because
not
I
William
know you can
Benonics
do better
goal.
than this. You are my best friend, but get the hell away from me and others because I don't want to see your fucking face ever again, damn it.
Family friendly channel. What's wrong
Just
with you?
don't come back.
But I always come back, bro. What I be doing, bro? Less than 1 year later, Hammy reopened Freddy Fazbear's. But he came back. He always comes back. Oh my goodness, bro. Hey, okay. Look. Okay, look. Oh, me, look. Pizza function. Pizza function. Okay, look. Pretty fast, very function. Fast, very moving. Yes. I'm sorry. I said. Y'all know I knew how to sauce it on. So now we conclude this part of the story. The next one is the finale of this. The Fazbear Archives Part 2.
Wait, somebody sound right. Hold on, try it again. Me, 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 me. Okay, here we go. 3, 4. Deck the halls with boughs of holly. Fa la 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 la.
Okay.
'Tis the season to be jolly. Fa la 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 la. Don we now a gay apparel. Fa la 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 la. Through the ancient Yuletide carol. Fa la 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 la.
This award.
Beautiful.
Hello, new Fredbear employee.
This is the
and
last one
welcome
here.
to the Mascot Costume Assembly Training Tape. There are two types of suits, Fredbear and Bonnie Bon.
Bonnie Bon.
These suits double as both animatronic suits and wearable costumes for performers. Cost efficient and eliminates any differences in appearance as to not break the immersion.
Yeah, the performer look better.
The wearable costumes will only be used when an animatronic is in repair. The suit is made up of 3 layers. The first layer is a fabric costume that we normally see. The second layer is a fiberglass shell that forms the structure of the character. The third layer is an exoskeleton. This layer is the closest to your body when being worn. It will help support all the weight of the heavy components and is responsible for holding all the spring
You
locks.
custom your Discord. There's nothing like excessive, okay?
Locks that hold all the springs used to attach to the animatronic. However, these springs can be very dangerous if the suit is not prepped carefully.
Hold on, where'd your arm be at? Where'd your arm be at?
Now, let's begin the training. To prep the costume into suit mode, we shall start by winding up all the spring locks with a hand crank. Insert the hand crank into the lock sockets located behind the animatronic. There are 10 lock sockets in total, 2 on each limb, 1 on the back of the body, and 1 behind the head. Next, remove the gloves and feet.
I got the nasty toes.
You'll need to remove the head before taking off the costume. Simply remove the head as well as the fiberglass structure underneath. Then peel off the fabric costume. Once removed, you'll need to detach the fiberglass shell from the exoskeleton. Lastly, remove the exoskeleton from the animatronic.
Okay, this is like, I like this one. Isn't there like a metal rod in there?
The spring locks too much. Next, you'll need to reattach the fiberglass shell.
Bro,
back
why
on.
would you ever put this on? I don't care how much you're
Put on
paying
the
me, dog. This is a
fabric layer.
death trap.
Once applied properly, put on the gloves and feet. Lastly, you'll need to put on the head. But before you do, you'll need to put the
so
head into
soulless.
performer mode by winding up a small socket on the inside of the head to reveal the fake eyes. Perfect for you to see. In the event of a spring lock failure, do not panic. Keep as still as possible and call for help. Calm your breathing and have a partner wound up the hand crank to lock the spring locks once more. Then safely and gently remove the suit.
After your entire body's already like crushed. So let's turn off from outer space.